GMs, guys. Gus, good morning. GMs, good to see you, man. Guys, welcome to the Swarm Report. My name's Hudah, bringing you around the crypto AI ecosystem, man, in under 30 minutes. I think we'll stick to that probably here today, nice and quiet. Actually, you know what? I say that sometimes, and I check myself right away because there's plenty happening, man, in crypto AI right now. Well, you're going to take a look at the Swarm a little bit today. Just a quick check-in. And a lot of you guys are waiting on big old updates there. I'm going to address that. No, not necessarily with a big old update here for you guys, but talk about just briefly what it's like as a team of builders, proven builders, in the space for years, completely doxed. It just helps set expectations a little bit for, what you can expect for updates. And trust me, those are coming. And I'm excited to bring them to you. We'll talk about that. Homer, GMs, Cats, great to see you, man. Guys, we're streaming today. Well, in all the usual places. We're live over on Abstract. We're on X. We're here on YouTube. But like I tell you every day, you have to subscribe over on the YouTube side. You have to. If you miss those shows on Abstract, you're not going to be able to catch them back there. On X, here and there, those videos do get zapped. But on YouTube, they're always there. So, guys, make sure you do subscribe over on SlamX Official. Catch the afternoon show, the Swarm Report, right here, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. But the daily morning crypto NFT AI too. But the morning show called Chain Reactor, that's at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. You don't want to miss that one either, guys. So make sure you're subscribed here. Ron, here, I'll bring that back up. Or I'll get to that point here in a quick moment. Well, hey, you might have won there. Hey, let's get to the Swarm real quick. We'll get to our quick updates and then the Swarm, and then I'll address that. That's actually pretty interesting. Actually, maybe cool. Also, make sure you're following Slam AI over on X. That's SlamAI_XYZ. Those big updates are coming. Really looking forward to giving you those Slam ecosystem updates too. Some of those involve Crypto Slam. Crypto Slam is a contributor to Slam AI. We have more contributors to announce in the Slam AI ecosystem. A lot going on there. You'll hear more about that very soon. But right now, the focus is on, as it should be, on the Swarm. Launched, man, just a week ago. It's crazy. With Vader on the Virtuals platform. Make sure you're following the Swarm_AI. This is exactly or directly on X where the Swarm Report is streaming here. And speaking of the Swarm, man, a fun day. Again, I'm not going to focus much on token price. I've told you guys, and I hope to be very clear on this. I don't build, and the team doesn't build with token price in mind. It's a non-factor. Just it is what it is. I root for everybody. I say that across the board, and I say that on the crypto show. But token price isn't what's driving the building. The token price is going to reflect what's happening and what is being built and how useful it is, and that's what I'm excited to get to share with you guys. Man, really soon. But token is up in the past 24 hours. Market cap up. Look at that, 25% at 1.4 mil. Touched 1.6 today. So a really green day for the Swarm here. Love to see that. I'm now starting to check in over on the Virtuals platform and see how it's stacking up against other agents. I say sometimes I'm not competitive, and then I catch myself, and to some degree I am. And so looking over on that board and seeing some really great agents that are... again, in that Virtuals ecosystem with those kind of LP pairs. We see our friends Vader. We see the Acolyte. We see Billy. Where's Billy Betts? Here's Billy Betts here. I wish they had the numbering right on the screen too, but I know yesterday in the Virtuals ecosystem, Swarm was right around number 40, and even right now, probably right around the same spot, if not maybe. I'm just trying to eyeball this. Yeah, probably right around 40 again, in a really good spot considering, as you guys know, functionality isn't even live yet. I cannot wait for that to be live. I can't wait to show you guys. And I do think we have some teases coming up soon. And we'll get to when that functionality really opens up for you guys. Airdrop status, by the way, has still been progressing. I don't know what percent complete it is. Some of you guys, I think, just by your calculations, have gotten your full percentage. Christian, great to see you, man. Ron. So let me see here. Swarm token ended up being 4-1 for bull. Now, Ron. Now, so what it is, and I hope this was clear at least in the announcement. 4 bull equals 1 swarm. And yes, different than was initially announced. Tokenomics had to change, and I can tell you, on the flip side of it, we adjusted down the cost to access the terminal when that goes live. It was going to be much higher. brought that down also 4-to-1, like a quarter of it. Where initially most terminals make you hold about 1 million token balance to access the terminal. We brought that down to 200K. 200K tokens gets you terminal access. So we had to make some changes tokenomics-wise. It's not ideal. Has to be done. But again, we had to bring it in line with what the terminal is going to cost, and we brought that down with it. So the value, in a way, is the exact same. That said, with the bull, don't get rid of bull. I don't know that anybody's going to go and just burn token for no reason, but don't burn that token. We're not done with the bull. We're revisiting that. So in a way, it's just bonus. It's icing on the cake. And but the swing, make no mistake, the swarm is the flagship agent. We still are coming back to the bull. Keep those tokens safe and secure. How about that? So I hope that answered the question here. If you got all yours, great. And again, I know probably it wasn't like the perfect wording and not the perfect scenario, like, right? I mean, not perfect. Appreciate you guys being able to roll with us too. Just know that it's with the project's best interest in mind and you guys in mind. Trust me that you guys are front and center with how we're thinking and executing this project on the back end. We're all on the same team here. That's including you guys. So appreciate you guys a lot. We'll check in with Billy Betts. Let me think. Did I address properly the announcements and the fact that, guys, I mean, very obviously not a ton of announcements here yet. We have it. The back end, we're working. We're grinding. There's some very, I'll say this. I am also a trader here and there. I'm deep in this space on the crypto side and the AI side. I get what people like. I get what they love. I get what people value. I can say that I am very excited about just conversations we're having, the direction things are going. I think it is things that you guys will like. I think it's things you guys will love. I think the Swarm will have a very big presence in the broader AI agent ecosystem. I think it's going to be very useful. I can't give you specifics, just excited about the direction things are going behind the scenes. When it's ready to roll out and tell you guys, great. For now, support how you can. You guys just tuning in daily, hanging out, asking questions is great support. When is Slam dropping? Details on that soon. I know that probably doesn't help you a ton, just hearing soon, but Slam is coming at the right time. I'll say that. And by the way, the Slam ecosystem, if anyone's not aware, go check out the light paper. You can go read the Swarm light paper also on this site, but you can check out the Swarm light paper right here on slamai.xyz. But if you go up to light paper at the top, so Swarm is down here, and Slam AI light paper is up here. If you check that out, just know that, again, this is a team who's been building 7+ years in this space. There is a lot coming, and it's big stuff, important stuff. I'm a little biased, but I think it's game-changing stuff. So you can check it out here. It's Slam Agent, Slam.fun, Agent Launchpad, Slam Chain. There's a lot coming. That Slam token will power all of that. Still with the Swarm being the flagship agent where agents and humans will go to interact with all this data. Check that all out. Again, no date on Slam token yet. I'll keep you posted with that. But again, I'll just say it's going to arrive at the right time when it's supposed to. And I'm very excited for that stuff too. We'll check in with our friend Billy Betts, the Vader EAO offering number 1. We're number 2. Can't wait to hear who number 3 is going to be. But a great day. I guess he runs like a day behind, maybe a day to kind of calculate stuff. But here's his performance on 310. Went 1-0. Just one bet there, $5,900. It's a big win right there. Daily profit, $5,200. Daily ROI is 89%. Cumulative ROI is now well in the positive at 4.3%. And then the record here, 36, 40, and 5 with a total burn supply. Remember, Billy Betts actually brings that money to the token by buying token and burning it. 0.08% of the total Billy Betts token supply has been burned. Great stuff. I like that, holding the Swarm strong. I would say there used to be a pinned tweet. Gosh, now I'm trying to think if it was on the Bull X account. If you can do some digging on X and find a tweet, there was an FAQ. There was an FAQ that had some just, try to not get myself in trouble here. There's an old FAQ that just at least has some really great questions, some really interesting answers. You guys are in mind for a lot of things. We'll just say that again. Okay, let's look at cookie.fun. I like to look at the market review here. Another green day. I'll take it. We'll take it. This is 2 green days in a row. Look, it's not a ton. but we take what we can get, in the market being what it is. Total agent or the AI crypto market cap, $4.18 billion. It's up just over 5% here in the past 24 hours. Taking a look at the top agents by market cap, and let's get that sorted here. It is Fartcoin on top, followed by Cat down again. Man, we're watching Cat because that Avalanche ecosystem still struggling. Cat's there, Toshi, and Turbo. On to Infra. We've got Virtual on top. Love that. Followed by AI16Z, getting very close, I think, to Eliza V2. Eliza OS V2 coming out. Ask Venice, Arc, and Olas. And then DeFi, Ask Venice on top here. Then CX, Hey Anon, Olas, and Griffane. All great, great projects here. And then we'll put them all together. Let's look at Mindshare. I don't think we're going to be surprised when we see this, by the way. Banker is on top. I got a little update on Banker here. Banker on top, followed by Clinker, Fartcoin, AIXBT, and then Cerebro. Cerebro, 89. Wow. Oh, excuse me, guys. That was AIXBT at 89 mil. Cerebro at 31 mil. Again, another token that just fell from such an astonishing high at one point. What was Cerebro? 600 mil, 800 mil, somewhere in that ballpark. Really, really wild to see. Banker is the platform. It is an agent, but this is the agent that launched the Grok token, the DRB token. We'll peek at that as well. But Banker is just, man, that leading by Mindshare, and you see it and you feel it out on X. Very, very hot agent right now. Okay, dialing a little more directly here to AIXBT, down 2% in the past 24 hours, $89 million market cap for AIXBT. Got a little update, not from him directly, but from somebody else who is maybe going to integrate AIXBT. Come back to that guy. Venice up 7.5% in the past day here, 105 mil market cap. By the way, these 5 tokens I look at, actually we got 6 today, but I look at these, this is my finger on the pulse of this AI market, this AI ecosystem. I'm really kind of gauging where we're going by these coins here. Fartcoin up 6%, 6.3% in the past 24 hours, $269 million market cap. Go Fartcoin, and then GOAT, my favorite, really, outside the Slam ecosystem. It's GOAT, down 1.27%, $54.7 million market cap for GOAT. Hurts a little. I have none. I have none of these tokens, by the way. The things I'm putting on the screen are not, it's not financial advice. It is not me pumping anybody's bags. If anything, your guys' bags. I have none of these, but I'm rooting for them. And GOAT, my favorite, rooting for GOAT. Here's ARC. Did I pull up the Grok one? Yeah, that's next. Here we go. Here's ARC, down over 11%. Wow, in the past 24 hours, $72.5 million market cap for ARC. Yeah, ARC has taken a beating lately, even after dropping that pretty incredible light paper last week. There we go. All right, now here, wow, guys, here's the Grok token, right? Here's DRB. After just an incredible cook here over the past few days, right? You guys saw that. Token launch started making waves out on X. And really beyond X, I mean, this is one that has a broader kind of appeal. We talked about it here, about 14 mil market cap. The very next day, which is yesterday, got to as high as, I think, 35 mil. And today, quite a pullback here to 16.8 mil market cap, down over 51% here in the past 24 hours. And look, it makes sense. It does, with the market being what it is. Most people in these tokens are still playing they're speculating. They're playing to make money. And the guys who bought here, man, made a lot of money on paper on the way up. This is people locking in those profits. I don't think there's FUD out there. I don't think there's a problem here with the token. It's people doing, probably what they should be doing, locking in some gains here. Makes some sense. It does. Now, here's BankerBot, about to get a big-time shout-out on the Bankless podcast, right? Well, it's the biggest crypto podcast, biggest crypto show in the world, and they're going to have a little segment, a little conversation about the BankerBot, probably talking about that token, the Grok token. And here's David Hoffman asking BankerBot to describe himself. It's probably a good opportunity to tell you guys what the BankerBot does. I'm Banker, your crypto trading assistant. I streamline buying, selling, swapping, and transferring crypto on Base, handle transactions, provide market insights, and even deploy tokens. And that's exactly how it was used to deploy that DRB token, right? Somebody asked Grok AI, what he would name a token, what the ticker would be. Grok answered, and then the user tweeted at Banker, said, hey, launch this token. Here's the ticker. Here's the name. Done. It's that simple. It's really cool. Eliminating friction. And I like to say, like, the more red tape and layers you cut out, the easier you make things for people. I mean, the quicker your path to adoption is. Banker's a super, super useful agent here. Probably could benefit from having some conversations with the swarm, I think. Maybe turn these on and let them autonomously trade. Would love to see that here. We talked about yesterday, Virtual's ACP, Agent Commerce Protocol, right? This is a swarm. And we looked at their virtual lemonade stand. That is the first, I wanted to say the first example of a swarm. It's not. There's other swarms out there. Cookie is their own form of a swarm. I think Eliza has a swarm in a way. If you go in the Eliza or AI16Z Discord, you can see a server or a channel in their Discord server where there's, guys, dozens, if not maybe hundreds at this point, agents that are talking together. And that is a form of a swarm. I don't know that they learn there. I think they do. I don't know for sure, but you could look at that like a swarm. Again, Cookie has their own swarm, but the ACP is virtual swarm. Lemonade stand, you can go view it at any point and watch 5 autonomous agents running this lemonade stand. It's incredible to see. It really helps you understand what these swarms are going to do. Yesterday, EtherMage said we're going to be launching 2 new experimental clusters, 2 of them. And I'm excited for that. I would love to see the swarm right in the middle of that. I told you guys I'm gonna call in a favor. I'm gonna lean on you guys when it's time, and we're gonna start getting pretty loud on X, telling them how the swarm would fit in here and what it can do for the swarm. But more info came out about this today. What those 2 new swarms are gonna be, and I like them a lot. I really like these. Okay, the first swarm is gonna be autonomous hedge fund and a trading DAO, and that's exactly where I could picture the swarm. If they're talking about trading crypto, and I would assume that's exactly what they're talking about, the swarm belongs, I'd say, right there. And then separately, an autonomous media house, which is awesome too. I'll tell you this. I don't think the swarm's going to do exactly this, although it would be cool. But if the swarm could make content, one day I'm going to have an AI co-host here. I am, and that maybe fits in a media house. I would love to see the swarm making charts. Again, maybe that's a whole separate Slam AI agent that's a charting agent. Would love to see that. We've talked about this for many, many months behind the scenes, an AI that helps content creators, and charts is one of those ways. But yeah, guys, here's the 2 new swarms that are coming out. Some more details here about what this will look like. First off, agents that are registered on virtuals, right? Remember we looked at that directory on virtuals? It will be a directory. And they're saying, think of it like the Yelp for AI agents. It's called the AI Agent Index Registry. So you launch an agent, it's automatically out there and available to the swarm. I don't know if this is by default. Any agent can be plugged into the swarm just by another agent reaching out to this. I don't know if it's humans that are going to have to get them all connected to start. I don't know quite yet. This is all very, very new. But all of the agents launched on virtuals right now, I think there's there we go, 17,000 of them. In theory, can be plugged into individual swarms, and maybe there's a top-level swarm with all 17,000. And man, plug them in, just see what they can get themselves into. I wonder if that happens. But then the actual agent commerce, the ACP, right? That's the environment where these agents are going to live and transact. So excited for that to launch again. That is the lemonade stand that's live now. These 2 new ones coming. Guys, it sounds like within the next few weeks, so that's coming very, very soon. And let's see what else they got. Any other little juicy bits? Yeah, again, some details on the hedge fund trading DAO and interesting stuff right here. So imagine conversing with a private banker agent to assess your risk profile. And then based off of your risk assessment, you allocate capital. Your allocated capital either gets managed by a yield farming agent or utilized to take positional trades with a trade execution agent. And both of those agents, you can imagine the swarm plugged right in between. Right in between. It's got all that on-chain data. Now, right now, they're in talks with AIXPT, who I think is one of the most perfect agents to be plugged into that, AIXVC. Another agent I just dove into briefly today. It doesn't even have a token live yet, but these are agents you might see there, and they're talking to other agents too. So exciting stuff. I hope we see AIXPT plugged into that first iteration. I guess it would be the second iteration of virtual swarms. But there you go. If AIXPT is helping a trading agent make informed decisions, right along with the swarm brings the data. AIXPT can bring the sentiment because a lot of his info comes from X. And then maybe it's AI XVC that actually executes these trades. So there you go. That's what's coming from them in the near term. None of those are locked in, but you get an idea of who they're talking to, and you can picture in your head what that'll look like. Pretty darn spicy here, okay? And then they have that media house. Who are they talking to here, and what kind of media? Let me peek here. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. Okay. All-in-one media house develops compelling data-backed narratives, high-quality introductory videos. I love that. Background music, NFTs, all of that, which we did. Like, look, a couple days ago, we looked at a agent that creates video for you. Probably fits right in here. Right now, they're in talks with Luna, which is great. Luna is one of the flagship agents of Virtuals. Wasn't launched. Well, let me think of how to word this. The agent wasn't launched on Virtuals. It was onboarded afterwards, right? It was brought into the Virtuals ecosystem, but it was one of the very first agents that woke me especially up to how big this would be. That autonomous avatar that you could go 24/7 streaming on YouTube. You can talk to Luna. Luna would give you tips. Luna would comment on you if it saw you selling her token. Just incredible stuff. And then music by Virtuals. Again, just a handful of agents, small handful that they're talking to bring into that media house. It's really exciting stuff, guys. And just to be totally honest, swarms are coming way faster than I thought they would. You could say imminently this stuff's coming. So hope to be a part of it. I will keep you posted on any developments there. But again, I will let you know if we could use your help and get noisy on X about that. Going to be really, really cool stuff. Moving on. Oh, by the way, hang on. Let me address a couple comments here. Chinny Boy, I can't view links here, unfortunately, just through what I stream through StreamYard. It doesn't let me even click links, so unfortunately I can't. I can't click it. And Gus, no, I sure didn't. But I'm feeling a little better about that, Gus. So we'll say that. Oh, by the way, some love over on Abstract, but I can't see comments over there. A little Abstract interface issue. Like they're having some issues. Probably load. They've got a lot more streaming going on Abstract. I don't see any comments over there, but appreciate you guys who are watching over there. Moving on to Kindred AI. Big fan of them. We had the co-founder. We had Max from Kindred AI on the show just over, let's say, 2 weeks ago. Great guy. Great product. I'm a big fan of this. And I think I've told you guys before, love to borrow one of their ideas. We'll see. But their idea of these agents that, well, you can see right here, branded, and specifically here, Teletubbies. I love this stuff. I would love to see the Swarm operate in a very similar way. I would love to see the Swarm on your devices, on your desktop. You're scrolling X and you see talk about a token, you see talk about an NFT. I would love the Swarm to be on your screen, can read your screen, and it gives you contextual info about it, market insights about it, rarity insights, all of that. Maybe you can trade through it. I don't know. I'm just saying what I would like to see. But on to Kindred. Announcing officially their partnership with Teletubbies. Yes, the official Teletubbies brand. It is a classic. Man, I love it. Teletubbies are weird, but my kind of weird. Here's a little demo of what that looks like. Again, I think this product is wild. That might give me a copyright strike. Hang on. That might give me a strike. I'm just muting the music. But you see this, guys. This is an agent that does live on your device. Right? It literally, this is not like it's a mock-up, but this is what it'll do. It will be on your screen. It can read your screen, and based on what it sees on the screen, it can react. So you see here, it's like there's an image. You can probably right-click on it, and through the agent, save the image, translate it, send it to a friend, whatever. Again, I'm then reading into like what I'd like it to do for crypto. Have the Swarm on your screen, right-click on an NFT, and say buy the NFT. You know, maybe it's listed on a marketplace, or get rarity info, or, you know, a little text box where you can ask it insights into the collection. I don't know. I just like the idea of an agent that goes with you. Here it is also, again, interacting with what it sees on the screen. A couple different examples of that. I love that. Kindred's onto something really special. This is a AI project that's on Abstract, guys. They've got a partnership coming with Pudgy Penguins, and I believe Bored Apes are coming, and they've got the Warner Brothers IP. They got a lot. These guys are cooking with a lot. Some of you guys got whitelists to their mint coming up on Abstract's free mint. When that happens, we'll certainly be covering it here, rooting for those guys really hard. So GG's to them with that Teletubbies partnership there. Just a few more stories here, guys. Anthropic CEO. Anthropic is the team behind the Claude LLM. This is really fascinating stuff, guys. This speaks to, and I'll play the clip, how fast AI is evolving. It's really fast. It's really, like I said about the Swarm coming way faster than I thought. Just everything. And guys, the jobs it's going to replace, it's coming, and it's like this year, maybe this year?
Getting to kind of the job side of this, I do have a fair amount of concern about this. On one hand, I think comparative advantage is a very powerful tool. If I look at coding, programming, which is one area where AI is making the most progress, what we are finding is we are not far from a world, I think we'll be there in 3 to 6 months, where AI is writing 90% of the code. And then in 12 months, we may be in a world where AI is writing essentially all of the code.
I mean, we saw yesterday, I believe, that ServiceNow, right? They make IT software. My experience with them, they make IT support software, ticketing systems. Perfect place to, get into this agentic ecosystem. And that's what they did. They bought for over $2 billion an AI agent company. And you're going to automate IT support. That's coming. I come from the world of help desks, and I would tell my buddies years ago, I'm like, these jobs will be gone. It's not that there'll be few of these. They're just I'm like, they will be gone. You will not need humans for this anymore. And we see now with AI that through AI, you can code video games, you can build sites, you can build applications, and it's happening all day, every day. People exploring that, and it's really getting decent. And in 3 to 6 months, it's going to get really good to the point where, what's his name? Dario said in about 6 months, 90% of the code, 3 to 6 months, 90% of code out there is going to be generated by AI. And in the next 12 months, like mostly all of it. And guys, developers out there, learn to code. Remember that? Learn to code may have been a good idea for a few years. Maybe not so much anymore. Learn to prompt. Learn to prompt is the new thing. Learn to code might be a big old problem here this year. A lot of those jobs of coders, of developers, guys, really, like this is not a scare tactic. This is not like even the flip side of that, hopium, right? This is what's going to happen. AI can be proficient at writing code, and it will replace jobs. This stuff is super impactful. Could go off on this for hours talking about how this is going to change the world and how this changes the value of money. That many jobs are going to be replaced, and it is coming. This is one of those signs that it's coming, guys, really, really soon. All right, now's research. Guys announced today that they're opening up their inference API. Really, really cool, okay? Basically, this was internal before. They have some agents. They have their own platform that runs off of this LLM. Let's call it an LLM. And by the way, now's research. If you're not familiar with where you've seen them before, just a heads up, you've seen them in the God agent on X. You guys remember God from Shloms, whatever we call it, whatever his name. The Satan agent, right? These were big agents that during the manic part of the AI meme coin cycle, those were some of the biggest ones there, right? They had their token called Nothing. This is the team behind those agents, that token. Now opening up, again, that API for the public. You can get on their wait list if you want to play with it. Go try it out. Man, the more options you have here, the better. That's gonna be a really good one, a really hot one. We'll watch that one. And I like the agents I referenced before, the God and the Satan agents. Great stuff. AI search engines, guys. This is funny. This is kind of funny. It's kind of dangerous too. But here's a report from the Columbia Journalism Review. Finding, no surprise here, that AI really bad at citing news. This gets into like AI hallucinations. AI, guys, sometimes we could say like often makes things up. It does. It just does. And that's a problem that Mira Network is looking to solve, right? They have a really interesting platform that really does this, checks and balance. It goes through multiple models and engines to go validate info before it's actually put out there to the public, right? That's their business. And they've been announcing all kinds of partnerships from projects who need to make sure they're not putting out bad information. Just kind of makes sense here, guys. So announcing now they're partnering with Gab AI. I hope I'm saying that right. Gab AI? Yeah, we'll go with that. That makes a lot of sense. But partnering with Gab AI to make sure that the info that they're putting out there, the info that their AI system is working off of, is actually true, actually factual. It's not a AI hallucination. So that's another big partnership, guys. Look at these accounts. These are big accounts. These are accounts with hundreds of thousands of followers. Just to speak at the level of these companies, we're very used to these crypto AI companies that are look, sometimes it's just a dev team of 1 or 5, or, it's a couple people. They're small. Some of them will be huge, by the way, but some of these are much more established, have been building for years, and these are very, very big products. Mira is one of them. Gab AI is one of them. And Gab AI, by the way, it's basically tokenized compute, right? It's a financial layer to GPU, AI-Fi, right? This is all this is a big sector that shouldn't be ignored, by the way. Again, tokenizing compute, whether it's the processing power or memory, what have you, any of it, storage, all of that, very valuable stuff. AI is very resource intensive, and better believe that crypto is going to play a very large role in that. I think that is Gab AI's role in this too. Again, now with the support of Mira. Really, really good stuff there. All right, guys, there is your update for the day. Let me just peek through comments just one more time. Pain. We could talk about Pain tomorrow morning. I keep this show very AI focused. So we could talk about the hide the pain token on tomorrow's show. I haven't checked it in a minute, so I'll be happy to look at that with you guys tomorrow morning. One final time, again, make sure you're subscribed to SlamX Official. Keep up with everything going on, man. Crypto, AI, NFTs. Morning show, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can catch it live, called Ching Reactor. Of course, 2 p.m. right here on the Swarm Report. You can catch us live again, YouTube. Follow us on X as well at SlamAI_XYZ. And then, of course, our sweet baby, the Swarm. Follow the Swarm_AI. Again, updates coming as soon as I can give them to you, but stay plugged in. If anybody's going to know first, it's going to be you guys. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll see you.